All right, it is Mother's Day 2025, and I want to wish all the moms out there a belated happy Mother's Day, because you're going to see this probably maybe like a week after Mother's Day. But it's a great day to make a video of your garden in Northern California, if you ask me my humble opinion. And I've always wanted to make a little video, show you guys how beautiful of a garden you can make with no irrigation whatsoever once things are established. That's the case here in my garden in Lafayette right now. It's been 25 years since I probably put a lot of this stuff in. And now I just took off all the watering. Nothing gets any water anymore, except for a few select things that I plant, that I want to get to go. But yeah, predominantly everything here you see is irrigation-less. So let's talk about it. Here we go. Here's your African iris, Morea iridioides. That's a great one to use from Africa. And who could forget salvia? All kinds of salvias will go without any kind of irrigation whatsoever. Pretty much all the palms will do it. I have to trim this one up, obviously. This is Brahea clara. What a beautiful tree. The bougainvilleas, when the bougainvilleas get a little bit of trunk on them, and this is more than a little bit of trunk, this is quite a bit of trunk, well, they too can become completely drought tolerant. Even plants from the rainforest, such as king palms, they can become drought tolerant with time. Thing about these, though, is that they would much rather have water. They look a lot better with water, so keep that in mind. But they still look okay, Philodendrons from Brazil, from the rainforest of Brazil, no water whatsoever. And look at the yesterday, today, and tomorrow, the Brunfelsia, also from Brazil. There you go. It can handle it. It can handle it. Got a beautiful cordyline back there. Of course, my beloved Cars Stripes that I named after my wife, who I'm about to go hiking with today because it's Mother's Day. All this stuff can handle no water at all. One of my favorite drought-tolerant plants, well, two of them are right here side by side. Status, Lemonium perezii, always blooming. You can take these things and dry them off, put them in the house. And look at that, it's cousin. Well, actually, no, it's not really its cousin, but they live kind of close by to each other geographically. And that is the Echium wildpretii, the tower of family jewels right there. The birds of paradise, they can handle it, absolutely. In fact, there's one of these things at my mom's house in Lafayette that was there since like the 50s, since the house was built. It was the only tropical thing they planted. Never got water, and I took everything out except this plant. It's still there. It's been like 75 years or something since it was planted, or something crazy, 50 years. All kinds of various palms, yuccas. Look down here. Look at my variegated yucca right here. See that? Look at that beautiful thing. Yeah, it's really good to get off the water kick. And this, you can have a totally lush garden. Rosemary, look at the rosemary. All right. What about, looks like the flowers aren't opened yet. What about starflower? Yeah, they need to open up. I guess they open during the daytime. And it's not really light enough yet. They should all be open. Anyway, starflower is a great one from South Africa. Like I said, the palms. What else? Blue palms. Related Brahea palms. Charisia, another great one. Totally fragrant. Look at that. All right. The different proteas. Yeah. And Celia. This one grows in Southern California naturally. In the deserts, actually. It's really drought tolerant. More agave. Dasylirian trees. Big giant yucca folifera. Nolina. Look at that. There's a Dipsis palm right there. Dipsis decipiens. Sago palms. Look how beautiful it can be without any water at all. Birds love it. They love it. Look at that. More palms. More Brahea palms. Kentia palms, well, they're gonna complain a little bit. But the agaves love it. Silver agave. The Kentia palms will look a lot better with water. They'll survive without it. They won't look that great. Here's one down here. Not looking so great. Mediterranean fan palm totally evolved with very little water. This was a beautiful triple. Unfortunately now, looks like it's becoming a double. I'm not sure what happened here. We'll see if it pulls through. I expect very little, but it'll be a nice double actually. That way you'll be able to see this palm better. It'll be a double profile right there. This is a really rare solid leaf version. Trachycarpus latisectus, no water. Here's one that would look better with water. It'll handle it. It just wants more water. A lot of these plants would just look better with water. Then they grow faster. You got to trim them more. But there's a arenga. And you can see it's a little bit of yellow, you know. I put that there to separate these areas. Did a really good job. That would look really beautiful if it had water. Right now it just looks okay, but I'm cool with that. Look at this plant. This is a type of Kentia. No water. Beautiful color. Yeah, there's a beautiful, really beautiful, what do you call that thing? You know the thing. It's a Cyagrus hybrid right there. Montgomeryana, no water. Bottle brush, no water. And here's a nice little Kentia pond here. He's doing fine with no water. There's your Echium wild predii, just kind of wandering around the garden. Aeoniums, lots of aeoniums. Lots of, look at this ground cover aloe right there. No water. And look over here. You got all this great stuff. Here's a Caliandra. This gets a big, beautiful pink puffball flower that's not on here yet. And yeah, it's fine. No water. All the different cycads. It's an encephalartis right there. No water. So I love my no water garden. There's lantana, a little more color. Look at the Tower of Jewels just coming along. They love it. They love it here. No water. Ooh. What can I tell you? No water. Lantana. No water. And yeah, so just know that you can create beautiful spaces. You know, you gotta water them to get them established. But eventually you can get away with nada, just like I have here. And that's it. So happy belated Mother's Day to all those moms out there. And go get those girls a beautiful garden. And that's probably the best Mother's Day present of all. And that's it. And here's some inspiration from native California flora that's completely beautiful green all year with, you guessed it, no water. No water. Look at that canyon.